I just bought a Panama hat from Truffaux Hatmakers. They're an Australian-based company. It just arrived, and I was thinking about doing an unboxing, but I decided maybe you don't really want to watch me just open a cardboard box. So that's all the material. That's what it looks like. Enough of that. But this is the hat itself. This is called a King Panama. It's made of the toquilla straw. It's made in Ecuador. And it's pretty, I guess it's a fairly high-end Panama hat. It was $217. And that included, however, a 10% discount because I was a first-time buyer. But that included the shipping and handling. Truffaux Hatmakers is a hat company in Australia. I think they have places, other places in the world too. And I am not, this is not a paid endorsement or anything like that of them. I just want to look at this, let people see this nice hat that I bought. But so I ordered it, by the way, on December 3rd. It arrived here in the United States, on the East Coast of the United States, on January 3rd. So I don't think a month is too bad with the international travel and customs clearance and so on, and also the fact that it was the Christmas season. So anyway, here is the hat. And as I said, it's called a King Panama. And I ordered this one because of the very good customer service that Truffaux has. And I'll include a link to their YouTube video and also their website. But when you decide you want a hat from them, you can send them a photo of yourself and they will recommend some hats that they think would suit your face and suit your head pretty well. So that's what I did. They came back, they gave me a selection of about 5 different hats, different sizes, because generally a Panama hat will have a different crown height, they'll have a different brim size, there are different headbands, and so on. So there's a lot of different dimensions that you have to take into account and see what's best for your face and your head. All right. They are very good about making sure that you get the right size hat. They tell you how to measure your head, and when you order the hat, they confirm that you've measured it as they've asked you to measure it. And so when I got this hat, it's the right size. In the box, they also give you these little packet, and these are foam spacers that you can use to adjust. I had to use a few little adjustments, and put these foam spacers in, but the hat fits fine. They also send you a little care guide, and on the back they've got the whole history of their enterprise. It seems like a pretty nice company. So yeah, talking about the size again, they typically will send you a hat that's about a centimeter larger than the head size that you measure, because they say that the hat will shrink a little bit. So we'll see. I may do a long-term review of this hat when, say, 6 months goes by or a year goes by. It's winter here on the East Coast of the United States, so I probably will not be wearing this hat too much. Might be wearing it inside a little bit to show off a little, because I really like the hat. But that's about it. Once again, customer service is good. If you're thinking of buying something like an upscale type Panama hat, I would definitely give Truffaux Hatmakers a look, because the whole buying experience was really good and really pleasant. Later on in this video, I'm also going to do a comparison with this hat and a lower end, we'll say, hat from a company called Pineapple and Star. Right now, this hat was $45, and it's a little bit of a different hat, but it's still pretty good, I think. And you can, each hat is going to keep the sun off your head. It's going to keep you cool. I've had this one since August of 2025. It's January 2025 as I post this. I'm sorry, August of 2024. It's January 2025. So we'll see how well this one holds up in 6 months or so. So as promised, here's a comparison between this Panama hat, which is from a company called Pineapple and Star, and by the way, cost about $45. And then this Panama hat, which is the one from Truffaux, which is about $215 roughly, not accounting for shipping and handling and so on. So this one, if you look inside, it's got headband around here, and when you buy it, it came with the foam spacers, as I mentioned, that you can also get with the Truffaux hat. It also comes with them. But one feature that I liked a lot is there's a little ribbon, almost like a drawstring kind of a deal in here, and it has some Velcro attachments on it, and you can adjust it this way without using the foam pads, and that really came in pretty handy. So that was a very nice feature of this hat. If you look at the brim, I got this hat back in August of 2024, and I wore it quite a bit in the summertime. When I first bought it, the brim was very adjustable. Now it's gotten very, very flexible, and I'm not sure that I can manipulate it very much anymore to sort of get the kind of a tilt or slant or whatever that I would like with this. So that may be a long-term downside of a hat like this. The other thing that's interesting, if you look at the top, you can see the very top is kind of stitched in here, whereas on the hat from Truffaux, you can see it's really woven. I'm guessing this is where they start the weave up here. And this again, this hat from Pineapple and Star, it's made out of paper straw. It's not made out of the real Tokia straw. You also get, when you get this hat, you get a nice little package of things. You get a little strap that you can use if you want to keep the hat on your head in a windstorm, I guess. You get a little thank you note from the manufacturers, which is very nice. You get a little care guide. As I said, you get a few of the foam pads and so on. You also get, well, the hat size reducer that explains how to use this this little drawstring deal in here. So it's a very nice package that you get. And I would say if you're not 100% sure that you want a more upscale Panama hat, you want to find out if you like the hat, if your friends like it, if you enjoy wearing it or so on, you really couldn't go too wrong to buy one of these and try it out for a while. And then if you're really enjoying it, then you could graduate up to a Truffaux Panama hat. So again, I really would recommend them both. It depends how committed you are to Panama hat guyness. This one is a pretty good hat. This one is, I think, a great hat. So either way, you can enjoy wearing a hat and expressing yourself that way. So that's about it, and that's my comparison. And thank you very much for listening.